Hello, this is Chad Middleton from Vision Counseling and Vocational Consulting. We're vocational experts here in Columbia, South Carolina, and we provide vocational evidence to support your TDIU claim or even your Social Security claim for disability. The evidence we provide, because we are vocational experts, can be used as material evidence in your claim for disability benefits. And we work with people all over the United States. So if you happen to be a veteran applying for one of these benefits, give our office a call to schedule an individual consultation. We can talk about the medical records that you have. We talk about your work history, your education, your age, and other pertinent information to help us determine whether or not you meet qualifications for our services. Okay. We also have a raffle going on right now for 2 individual consultation spots on December the 22nd. December the 22nd, we have 2 individual spots available for raffle. These spots could be yours if you enter into the raffle. The raffle is only $10. And if your name is chosen, you will be on my schedule for December the 22nd. To participate in an individual consultation. So go to our website and enter. You have until December the 15th to enter into this raffle. So if you're interested in this raffle, you only have to pay $10. If your name is selected, you can sit down with me, virtually sit down with me to participate in an individual consultation, okay? I wanted to do another video today about symptoms that affect your ability to work. All right. We're still dealing with PTSD. And I want you to, if you are rated 50%, 30%, 70% for PTSD or any mental health condition, I want you to grab your award letter or grab your DBQ, disability benefits questionnaire, and I want to go over some symptoms. All right. Anytime the VA makes a favorable decision in your case, they give you a letter telling you why they approved or denied your benefits. And in your letter, it talks about the reason why they gave you this particular rating, okay? And if you go to the your award letter or your DBQ, and they say, we have granted your claim for major depression, anxiety, PTSD, based on the following factors. And then they go listing all of your individual conditions. A couple of them I want to deal with today. Actually, yeah, a couple of them. There are many symptoms that determine how they rate your severity. Okay, many symptoms to consider how severe your condition is. And based on how severe your condition is, the VA regional office gives you a rating, whether it be 30%, 50%, 70%. All right. But what I wanted to cover today is the symptom that says near continuous panic or depression, affecting the ability to function independently, appropriately, and effectively. Okay. Near continuous panic or depression affecting the ability to function independently, appropriately, and effectively. Now, if you have this particular rating and you have this symptom, it's going to be very difficult for you to hold down any type of job. Okay. I'm also a licensed professional counselor, so I understand what depression and panic does. If you're working on a job and you're in a high stress type of job and you're continuously in a state of panic, it's very likely you're not going to be able to perform that job for a reasonable amount of time. Also, if you have near continuous depression, that is going to affect your motivation to work, your mood at work, absenteeism on the job. And if you have these 2 conditions, it's very likely your work history is going to reflect it. All right. And if you're currently unemployed and you have these 2 symptoms as a part of your rating decision, then you should, if you haven't already, apply for individual unemployability. Now, let me say this. Just applying for it when you have these conditions doesn't mean much. When you have these symptoms, doesn't mean much. You couple these symptoms with a vocational evaluation report, which a vocational expert like myself says, there are no jobs that you can perform. I don't care how simple the jobs are. I don't care how periodic the work is. There's no job that's going to accommodate you being continuously depressed or continuously in a state of panic, and you'll be able to maintain that job for a consistent period of time. Okay, with the vocational evaluation report that says that, combined with your other conditions, and also to include a statement about absenteeism. See, the VA does not factor in vocational factors. All right, if you're in a near continuous state of depression, it's very likely you're going to miss at least 2 days or more per month. 2 days or more per month of absenteeism will not allow for any jobs. Okay, especially if you have documentation to support it, but primarily if you're not employed, and the reason why you're not employed is because you were fired, you were terminated. You didn't keep the job for a consistent period of time because you have near continuous panic or depression. Okay, these are vocational factors that affect your ability to work. Now, if you're working and you have near continuous panic or depression, kudos, good for you, good for you. But if you're unemployed, and the reason why you're unemployed is because you have a condition, a mental health condition that affects you continuously, almost continuously, then you need evidence to support that claim that the VA has already surmised to get your TDIU. Okay, it's as simple as that. All right, the VA has determined that you have a 70% rating, and this is one of the symptoms. All right, some doctor, some medical doctor, nurse practitioner, some person, psychologist, psychiatrist have determined that you have near continuous panic or depression. Okay, that coupled with the vocational evaluation report, which tells the VA how does this condition affect employment, grants you TDIU benefits. Hopefully this makes sense. Now, you can certainly apply for TDIU without a vocational evaluation report, certainly, all right? But the VA may then come back and say, yes, you have near continuous panic or depression, but we don't have any evidence to suggest that you're not able to maintain employment because of it. You don't have any documentation, you have anything to support you not being able to work because of it. Okay, that's when, if you're denied, you can say, well, let me call Chad, let me get on for an individual consultation, and let's start the vocational evaluation process. Okay, I always tell veterans, when you listen to my video and you plan to file for TDIU, go ahead and put in your intent to file. Go ahead and do that now. All right, you got a year, I believe, a year to actually file. And once you finally file and they finally grant your disability benefits, they'll backdate it all the way to the date in which you put in your intent to file. So you don't want to lose out on valuable income or time that you go through this process. All right, the VA is not hating on the vets. They're not. They're just looking for evidence to support making a favorable decision. And if you don't have that, go get it. Okay. All right, there are vocational experts everywhere. You don't have to come to Vision Counseling and Vocational Consulting here in Columbia, South Carolina. You don't have to come to us, but find you a vocational expert, somebody that can put in writing vocational evidence, okay? I saw one vocational evaluation report where another vocational evaluator did it, and they seem to not be objective. In other words, they seem to be favoring the vet Look, as a vocational expert, I'm not on anybody's side. Okay, I'm talking about the facts. I'm looking for facts. I'm looking for evidence to support you not being able to find a job. Okay, I think if I go in favoring you and citing references to law and to some of the standards that VA has to making these decisions, then I become an advocate for you, and then I become not credible. Okay, I'm going to state my facts. I'm going to state how the evaluation is going to take place. I'm going to allow the reader to read my progression, how I'm trying to find jobs for you with these conditions. And if I can come up with 0 jobs, I stated in my conclusion that there are no jobs that you can perform. Now you can use that information as evidence. All right. Quick video, just wanted to jump on right quick and talk about near continuous panic or depression. All right. And I would sit in front of a judge if I had to and say, what job can you identify for this vet that this person can do with near continuous panic or depression? I'll wait. Nah, no one is going to hire you when you have near continuous panic or depression. But again, if you're already working and you have this condition, kudos to you. Self-employed, kudos to you. All right, good for you. But for you that are not working and you have this condition, it's very likely that you can qualify for TDIU benefits. All right, only with a vocational evaluation report, because if you don't have evidence about how this affects your employment, the VA may knock you back anyway and say, sorry, yes, you do have the condition, but doesn't stop you from doing all jobs. Okay, so use this information to your benefit. Reach out to our office, go to our website, go send us an email, and sign up for a webinar or sign up for individual consultation. Sit down and talk with me. But in the meantime, go ahead and put in your intent to file. Also, start gathering your information. DBQs, the VA getting real slick with trying to make you wait 6 months to get your DBQs. If you're not in a rush, go ahead and wait for the 6 months. Get the DBQs, get all of your award letters, go to eBenefits, go to My Healthy Vet. Give me a year or two of medical documentation. Give me all your award letters that you have. You do have access to them, electronic access to them. And if you can log on to these systems, you can pull up all these letters, you can package them into a PDF and send them to my attention, and we'll look at it and we'll go to the assessment phase. Okay, but don't send them without getting a consultation. All right, you got to get a consultation first, then you send me the medical documentation, and then we can do a vocational evaluation report. Okay, let's get the ball rolling. 2004 will be here weeks. 2024 will be here in just a few weeks, and you can start the process of getting your benefits for TDIU. We have a special skill here. We've been working in the vocational rehabilitation field for over 20 years, certified as a rehabilitation counselor, have worked as a vocational evaluator for the state of South Carolina, worked at the VA for over 10 years as a vocational evaluator, also working as a vocational expert for Social Security. So listen, you got the expert here. Use them at your disposal so that you can get the benefits. Is it going to cost? Absolutely, it's going to cost. All right. But when you get that 100% disability check, all right, from the VA for the rest of your life, you will be appreciative of the amount of money and the amount of time that you've invested to get to this particular point. Okay, talk to us a little bit more in an individual consultation. Email us at, or the email address will be in the comments. So look down in the comments to find out how to register for an individual consultation. And also our phone number, email address, fax number, everything that you need to go is going to be down in the comments. But I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. And I appreciate your service to our country. Thank you very much. And I look forward to hearing from you very soon. God bless you.